Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karon. Thank you very much for stopping by. Glad to have you. If you're new here, thank you very much for visiting and hope you stay. In today's video, I would like to review two projects that I promised I would be working on and have completed. And the first one today, I think it was, let me get it together. Really a fabric that I thought I could use for McCalls 7405, McCalls 7045. That's 7405, 7405. This one is a cute little dress that has several variations, and I think because of the fabric I have, I wanted to do something that's a bit different that I don't or wouldn't normally wear. I'm trying to get adjusted or accustomed to the high-low version of stuff. It bothers me a bit, but here's a good start. I started with some shirts. I think a couple of shirts I've made have the adjusted sloping hemline. The one I'm wearing today also has one, and I think the one I'm wearing is Simplicity. It's a Mimi G. I made the adjustment by adding the collar and changing the cuff to a longer length, a wider cuff, I'm sorry. That's basically all I did for this one. And no, I lied. I also extended the front so that it doesn't have that deep inset on the sides, high-low version. So I'm adjusting to that. Well, anyway, off topic, that's just what I'm wearing today. This dress again is McCalls 7405, and I did view B, the high-low version right there. And basically I used this fabric I had. I don't know what it is or was. I had 5 yards of it, and so I thought this was a good version or a good way to start. I'll insert picture on the inset. I wasn't able to wear because it's gloomy here, but I absolutely love the fabric. I like the shapes, geometric shapes going all over it. I'm not so sure about the pattern, but I'm trying. I needed something that's different, something I could probably wear around a quick errand or something, but this was it. It has this nice bow in the back. So the back has two pieces right there. You tie, I see a thread somewhere here. Yeah, that you tie in the back, and the front is just one simple drawstring. Pretty straightforward and was quite easy make. The insides enclosed front seams. This is under the arm right there with the front seam. This is the side or the back with the front seam. And then on the ends, I did a double fold, just a tiny fold, and then I stitched on the end, and that's basically it. So again, it was a simple make. I love how it turned out, and the fabric I think is just right. It's just a bright fabric, but it's kind of a charmeuse blended with something else. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, it's definitely a good one. Well, this view, let me grab my glasses because I'm blind. So for this view, view B is what I made, and view B says it was about 1 5/8 yard for this one. I was able to make the small with this one because on this one I think the small bust was about 39 or 40 or something like that. So I was able to get the hips in on this one. Let me see, width on the lower edge. It doesn't show right here, but I think on the pattern piece the hip was fine on a small. I hesitated for a minute cutting a small because I'm nowhere near a small, but I looked at the measurements and I went with the finished garment measurement. So I think I should be able to fit in this quite easily. I'll do pictures as soon as I can when the weather brightens up, and I'll definitely try it for you to see. But yes, I think it's a pretty easy one. I love the fabric, and I love the way it kind of turned out with this nice dress. So that I'll definitely have pictures for that one. Again, I had 5 yards of the fabric, so I still have a lot more I can get out of it. Probably a top or something, but nothing work related because it's such a fun pattern. I'll probably try a chalet in that one. I think I have a navy blue or something like that. I'll maybe try that one with that and see how it works out. The next one is Butterick 6378. That's Butterick 6378. I think I've done this one before. I think I have, but I can't seem to remember or find it. But I know, I have a feeling I've done this one before. I've loved this one for such a long time. I can't believe I haven't made it. So I'm thinking I have, but no evidence. So it's all in my mind. I did view B. And I did view B using this fabric back here. It's a rayon batiste, I think. I've never really worked with it before. I think it's more on the side of a chalet, but it has a smoother texture and finish, and it flows. So it has nice drape on it. A chalet does, but it's more of a, that is more of a silkier texture that I've seen. So yeah, view B is what I made, and I love it. It turned out fine. I really like it. I think I'll be making another view, probably view C, since I like it so much. Yeah, I'll be making view C. View B, for me, I think I made a, was it a 10? Give me 1 second. I don't remember if it was an 8 or a 10, because it fits, it couldn't be an 8, a 10 or a 12. The finished garment is not on the back, and I can't remember. So, but I normally just go from the bust area, and if I'm making something that's long down to my hip, I also check the hip measurement. But for this one, there is no adjustment, and it didn't get to my hip. So I think I should be fine with this one. Let me grab it and come back. Yes, this one I would call, again, let me review. The next pattern is Butterick 6378. That's 6378 that I just finished. I love it. How do I put this? I think it's a nice pattern. As I said, I really love it. I like the fact that this shawl, I would call it a tie, it's stitched on at the neck. On the inside, you have this little open front V that they had you kind of have you doing. Let me try and turn it on the other side so it makes much more sense. So here we go. As I said, it's more like a chalet, but it's softer. It has a more silkier, drapier feel. So this is the wrong side, where I just had the elasticated sleeves, like a 3/4 sleeve. And then on the insides, again, I finished with the clean front seams. I'm sorry if you see me looking all over, I'm distracted by thread. Right there under the arm, all the way around. Same for the other side. Front seams on the inside, just to keep everything neat. This fabric looks like it kind of frays at the end a bit, which is surprising, but just a little bit. I was able to do like a soft hem on this, on the end, like a neat little closure on the finish right there. And then for the facing, I was trying to explain with this tie going on here. So the facing is on like the collared piece of it. That's on the inside. And then this piece is the facing that they have you do. I just closed up the facing with some black bias binding I had, which kind of makes it close neatly. I can't get this piece to sit quietly and participate. I think I'm gonna have to open or kind of do a blind stitch on the end, but yeah. And then this piece ties in at the front where you can do a huge bow, or you can just do a knot and just let it rest. But yeah, I think I like this. Maybe it's the fabric, but I love the design of the fabric. I love the color of the fabric. It's a classic black and white, which I love. But I'm thinking once I start wearing this and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe it becomes, I don't know, it's just too silky for me. It's a nice drape, it's a dress up. Again, I made it for work, like some black pants or some slacks, and I'm gone. But I think it's a nice one. It's just the fabric I'm worried about, crush wise and otherwise. But again, I think it's a nice one. I like the design, like hand brush painting, and I got this from Mood Fabric. So I got 3.5 yards. I still have a bit more to go. Probably make another shirt or something like that, because you can't have too many shirts. So yeah, I love this one, and I thought it was just plain black and white, but I see specks of other colors in it. I thought for a minute I got it messy, but there's browns and there's other like dark colors blended in there somewhere. But yes, this is my second make, my second of 2 makes for this week that I'm showing. That dress and this top, and the top again was Butterick 6378, and the dress was McCalls 7405. I had to be looking because I had tossed the pattern somewhere over there. So yes, those are my 2 pieces for this week. I also have some patterns that I'm thinking of working on. I'm not so sure. There are pieces of it that I like. I thought about last week when I had that orange and white top. I found another thing that's not, I found a design in my head. I'm gonna stick it up so you can take a look at it here or there. But I'm thinking of, for the pants, it's like a huge pants, I could do McCalls 8260, and that's view C. I really like the design of view C because of the idea I have in my head. I could make, it's like a casual beach vacation mode dress. I could make this bottom for the, I could use this design for the bottom, is what I meant, I'm sorry. And for the top, I'm thinking of a shirt, because the top, I'm gonna insert a picture of what I was referencing just now so you know where I'm coming from with this pattern. I like view C for, I'll try and put it up on the screen because there's no way you can see. I'll put it up so you can take a look. View C, and it's like one of those pants that looks like a skirt, kind of like. And I like the idea of the black and white outfit I just I'm showing on the screen, like a vacation mode or just fancy. But I'm not, I want something comfy that's comfortable, or comfy is what I would say. I want something that is comfy and it's not off the shoulder and it's not midriff showing my stomach. So I was thinking of going with McCall 7163 view A, which I've made before. And what this, I can extend this, just make it longer, still crop, but make it a bit longer. Elasticate the waistline so it sits on the waist above the shorts or pants or palazzos, and have the sleeve, you know, doing the same thing here. But it would be a nice option because I can do off the shoulder if I want to, and I can bring it up and still maintain that style. Only difference is I would keep the slit as the idea, the style. This doesn't have a slit on the side, but I would do the slit on the side based on the style I'm showing. Yeah, I like the idea. I had it to make it the same black and white as it's been shown, but I think black and white is still classic and it's still fun, but because I had this, it's gonna clash with that orange back there. Because I still have this orange and white, not knowing or not sure what to do with it, and it looks tropical, it looks fun. I'm thinking it would be I was thinking it's a good idea. And I have so much of it. So I'm not so sure what to do with this. It's just loud and fun and something I like, but the orange is just kind of too much. I'm trying to get out all the oranges and not buy any more for right now, but I just like the bright color. And it's at least not as bright as this one, and it looks fun. So I'm thinking of that idea for this this print right here. So that's basically it. The next one I picked up was McCalls 8370. And I was thinking of a red and white fabric I have for this one. It's like a tweed, but it's like a cotton blend, like a basket weave. It's somewhere back there. I've thought about making it in a dress, but I think why not a nice like French jacket and try doing this style here. The skirt won't work for me, but I would definitely like this jacket. Again, it's a red and white that I have, like a loud red and white. Is it loud? Oh, sure. I had plans to make this in a dress, but every time I get to cut it or I'm about to cut it, I'm like, it's not really, so it's like a basket weave. And I think ideal for what I'm thinking with this jacket. Looks bold, red and white, but it's got a basket weave. Can you see it? Yeah, so I'm thinking this jacket with some nice accessories. I'm thinking gold buttons too. This doesn't have that, but I really like the look. Again, the skirt won't be me, but the jacket, I think it's a nice piece to have. McCalls 8370. I really like the design of this jacket. I think McCalls has made 2 other jackets similar that I have purchased and not looked at, or maybe haven't given it thought, but I'm not sure what's popping out. This color, maybe it's the blues. I don't know, but I'm liking it. So yeah. The next one I have is Know Me pattern by Mimi G, and this one is 2016. And I love this one for the sleeves. I'm not so sure about the front piece with that little insert or inset, the way the front is, but I absolutely love the sleeves on this dress. I just love the sleeves. I could see myself taking the sleeves off of this and kind of adding it to so many other creations or designs. So I had to grab it. Absolutely love the sleeves on this one. I'm thinking of something fun, something light, like a cotton poplin would do with this one for me. I'm not sure of a cotton, but I'd like something cotton blend. And I think the poplin is more of a light enough fabric, cotton, that it will be able to stand on its own if I'm trying to create that effect with the sleeve. The print I haven't thought about yet, but yeah, I'm definitely loving the sleeves on this one. Again, it's Know Me pattern 2016, and for this one, view A, it won't tell me how much it is to make the sleeve only, so I'm looking at view A in terms of a full garment, and it's also lined. View A is asking for about 3 3/4 yards to make a size 12. Yep. So it takes a lot of fabric for the sleeves and this puffy looking effect, but I don't know. I love it for the sleeves, and I'll think about where I can incorporate that sleeve design. The next one is McCalls 8371, and it's a male jacket, but I love it. I'm seeing myself doing so many designs with this. I like the green on it. That's what kind of drew me to it. But I also like the navy blue one here, which is view A. So I like views A and D on this one. The glare from the light won't let me be. I'll insert the shots of the pattern. But yes, I absolutely love this one. Like it for a while, but I think there's also a simplicity, kind of like an anorak jacket, but it's not necessarily with all the pockets and additional details on this one. So yeah, I'm loving this one. And again, view D. I could see myself making this in a twill light twill, not like a bottom weight twill, like a light twill, either like green itself. I would do green, navy. I also like this in a white, believe it or not, like an additional jeans jacket or something. But yeah, this one would suit me well in the white, transitions well. Kind of does double duty, able to dress up and stuff like that with it too. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this jacket, and I'm thinking of making for myself. And let me see the view D that the model is wearing. View D for 38, size 38. It looks like it's 2 7/8 yards of fabric, interfacing about 2 yards as well. And because it's a men's jacket, I'm thinking we'd have to make the smaller version because the chest area is wider. I had to think about that on looking at the sizing. And ABCD chest on this one, the smallest size 34, the chest is a 42. So maybe on this one, the smallest size will do, which is a 34. And the 34 jacket on this one is 2 3/4 yards. Recommended fabric, again, twill, denim, linen, light feasible interfacing. The recommendations are a snap as well as a zipper, 30-inch zipper. Snaps. Never done them before, but the opportunity to do that. I wanted to do that on the last jacket I had, which was the anorak jacket that I did not put sleeves on because it was looking like a beach hat, too fancy and stuff like that. So I never moved on from putting anything on it. It's just as is. So here's another opportunity for me to use the snaps and see how they turn out. But I absolutely love this jacket. I will be thinking about making it in the future. So yeah, those are the little patterns that I picked up this weekend from the McCalls sale. Didn't see much I wanted, but yeah, made the best use of it for what I could do right now with my thoughts in my head. So that's it for this week. And if you've stuck around this long to see my makes, the 2 pieces I had for this week, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you found something that you like. We'll have you return another time. See you next week. Bye.